Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy Dina Hype coming back to you guys with a brand new video, and I hope you guys are having a great day so far. In today's video, what you guys are going to be seeing is we're going to be going ahead and covering the previous Call of Duty titles from worst to best, and it's going to be the previous 5 Call of Duty titles. So this is basically going to be ranking the previous 5 Call of Duty titles from worst to best, and I'm going to say this now. It's pretty obvious from the way these previous Call of Duty titles have gone, but without further ado, if you guys go on to enjoy, please make sure you guys drop a like, and also if you guys are brand new around here and want to go ahead and stay up to date with Call of Duty content, make sure you guys subscribe, and let's jump straight into things. So, throughout the video, I'm going to put gameplay up for you guys so you guys can kind of see the actual game as we're talking about the game itself. So first up, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, as you guys know, just very bad game whenever it comes to just like the way the game was made. I don't know if it was just like all the advanced movement that just kind of killed it for everyone, but it was just the game itself. There just wasn't really anything there that we actually were able to jump up and enjoy. I realized that whenever Black Ops 3 did the advanced movement, and even Advanced Warfare, when they did their advanced movement, Infinite Warfare was very kind of similar to Advanced Warfare and what they were trying to do, but Infinite Warfare took it to like a whole nother level. Now, I will say the competitive scene was very much there for Infinite Warfare, but whenever it came to the actual just game play, whenever it came to like content creators and everything like that, there wasn't really a lot of people playing. Not really many people enjoyed the game. I didn't even enjoy the game. I stuck to Black Ops 3, played that constantly. Whenever Infinite Warfare came out, nobody was really even playing Infinite Warfare, and the weapons themselves, they all felt so kind of different. It felt almost like a Star Wars game if you kind of think about it, because it was so futuristic. None of the guns really shot like real bullets. There was like very few that shot real bullets. Everything else had all these like different lasers and everything like that. It was just so weird, like the way the game was played. But overall, from the past 5 Call of Duties, this is going to be the worst out of the 5 in my opinion. It just wasn't really comparable to the other 4. So that is why it is earning the number 5 spot on today's list. Now, coming in at the number 4 spot, this is the actual like latest Call of Duty that just came out, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Now, we're not talking about Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. We're talking about Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the most previous Call of Duty game that did just come out. And in my opinion, it's just I don't understand what's going on with the game, but like nobody seems to want to play it. I'm not even a fan of it. There's just so many things wrong with the game that I can't really get on this game and want to stay on here. I've been just like really more attached to Black Ops 4 here lately. That's like the only game I really ever want to play anymore, because Modern Warfare, it's like the game, yes, it has its fun to it, but like nobody really cares for like seeing it. And as me being a content creator, I can't really play a game that nobody is even going to care for. So in my opinion, did the game have some ups to it at the very beginning? Yes, but it just wasn't really a great game. I'm sorry, Infinity Ward, you guys did not hit the mark. So that is why it is deserving the number 4 spot on today's list. Now, moving on to the number 3 spot, it is going to be Call of Duty World War II. Now, I actually really like Call of Duty World War II. It was a very fun kind of game. Like, it had its ups and downs, but the ups were always there. Now, content-wise, was not always there. I did enjoy the DLC weapons. They were always nice and fun to kind of hop on and play around with. I did enjoy Shipment 1944. You guys should be seeing gameplay of that. And that is like my most favorite map like from that game, because it was just so much fun to be able to just go on there, and it's like it didn't really matter how many times you died. It's just you were, as long as you could aim decently, you were always going to have more kills than death, and that was like the easiest way to get your KD up, and you could just go on there and you could have the most fun time of your life, whether you're running an SMG, shotgun, AR, LMG, sniper. You were always going to get some kills because Shipment was just so much fun to play. Now, yes, the other maps, there were some bad ones, but World War II did have its fun to it. I remember playing this game, and no, I did not upload content on it, but in my spare time, I did play the game a good bit, and I really enjoyed it. Like I said, I love the DLC weapons. I love some of the maps that they did bring in. I love the game modes that they had. I did like the outfits a little bit, but I did actually enjoy the way how you guys could actually play the game and earn stuff rather than having to just spend a whole bunch of cop points. So like you guys would get like contracts and say it was like get 500 kills with assault rifles within a certain amount of time, and you guys would be able to do that. You got a free DLC weapon. It was that easy. But other than that, that is why I just really like this game, and that is why it is deserving of the number 3 spot on today's list. Now, next up is going to be Call of Duty Black Ops 4 as the number 2 spot on today's list. And Black Ops 4 was a very fun game. Up until, I would say, maybe the April or May, possibly even back into March, that's where the game started to kind of fall off. Because if you guys do know, the next Call of Duty title coming out is going to be made by Treyarch. And once Treyarch found out they had to make the next Call of Duty, they could not focus on Black Ops 4 anymore. They kind of had to just set it aside as like just another game. They weren't really able to focus on making sure updates were always in the game and something fun and new was always there. They had to work on more of, say, the new Call of Duty. They couldn't really stick to this game. They had to worry more about the newer Call of Duty rather than an old Call of Duty. So I understand that point of view from what they were trying to do. But the game itself was very fun. I did enjoy the DLC weapons that came to the game. I enjoyed a lot of the camos. But the microtransactions, it was just a hell of a year for that, where everybody felt like they had to just spend money in order to do anything in this game. They brought some DLC weapons in the game where you had to actually like buy them in a way, because they were always putting them in reserve cases and you could never actually unlock them unless you bought them. So it was very dumb in the way. If it didn't have all the microtransactions, I probably would have put this game as my number 1 for the past 5 years. But for those reasons, that is going to be why this game is deserving of the number 2 spot on today's list. And now, going in the number 1 spot, Black Ops 3. Now you might be saying, why do you have Black Ops 3 at number 1 whenever this is the oldest of all of them? Now, I realize that, but I just loved Black Ops 3, and I'm going to explain to you why. Content. It was there. People never had problems getting content for this game. This was like the game that everybody used as like their base kind of boundary of where they started. If they wanted to start like a Twitch channel or a YouTube channel or anything like that, they started on Black Ops 3 whenever it came to Call of Duty. And people were able to just grind out content like it was nothing on this game, because Infinite Warfare, nobody really played it. Whenever Black Ops 3 was kind of in their year 2 version, people were playing this game like it was nothing. People were constantly grinding. People were trying to go for Dark Matter. People had a whole bunch of DLC weapons you could constantly get. People were going to Road to Dark Matter for all the different DLC weapons, doing live streams. It was just so much fun, and you never really got bored. Zombies, it was just incredible in this game. All the Easter egg hunters got to always hop on here and play zombies and just have a good old time, have a laugh, have a blast. Me and friends used to always hop on this game and have a whole bunch of fun. I remember whenever the game first came out, it was just like the most fun game I've ever played. Not more fun than Black Ops 2 though. But Black Ops 3, like I said, in the past 5 years, probably my favorite game to come out. And I never once got on this game and got like to the point where I didn't want to play it. Sure, you're going to get rage quitted. Like I always rage quit a good bit of time whenever I get pissed off, or like if I'm trying to actually just have fun and I'm just getting like spawn trapped or killed and shot in the corner, I'm not going to play. But if I'm having actually like, good fun, this game is just like a blast. The way like of the advanced movement, it did have it, but it wasn't to a point where you almost couldn't ever like stay on the ground. Like if you wanted to be on the ground, you could. If you wanted to go up in the air, you could. Infinite Warfare just felt like you had to be constantly up in the air, like moving through the air, and I didn't like that. So without further ado, like I said, this game has deserved my number 1 spot here on today's list. And other than that, like I said, from 5 to 1, it's going to be Infinite Warfare, Modern Warfare, World War II, Black Ops 4, and then Black Ops 3. Hopefully you guys did go on to enjoy. If you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure you guys drop a big fat like. And also, if you guys are brand new around here, do not forget to go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button. And do not forget to hit that little notification bell so you guys can stay notified every single time I do post. If you guys want to go ahead and rock the Hype Nation merch, feel free to click the link down below. But without further ado, guys, it's been your boy, Hype. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.